y'all. We have now surpassed 130,000 deaths in the US from the coronavirus, and Dr. Anthony Fauci, the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, has said that we are still knee-deep in the first wave. Which is why I was super surprised to come across this tweet claiming that Dr. Fauci had said that lockdowns were no longer needed. Being such a prominent figure, making such a big declaration, I feel like I would have heard about this, and I hadn't. So let's check it out. Before we dive in, let's remember the Stanford History Education Group's first question: who is behind the information? The tweet's author is Alana Mastrangelo. She's a Breitbart News reporter, which is a right-leaning news organization, so keep that in mind. To check this out, I used a keyword search for Fauci says lockdowns aren't needed, and found this CBS article. Reading a little deeper, the article says that Fauci said widespread lockdowns aren't needed. Instead, localized approaches should be taken to get the outbreak under control, focusing on controlling the problem. Here's a quote CBS included. I don't think we're going to be talking about going back to lockdown. I think we're going to be talking about trying to better control those areas of the country that seem to be having a surge of cases. He goes on to explain that when it comes to returning back to normal, there can't be a one-size-fits-all approach. For example, counties where there are no cases shouldn't have a problem going back to school, but areas where the infection are more prominent may have to delay opening schools. Another thing to point out is that this article is from June 19th, and as we know, a lot can change in a few weeks. I did another keyword search to find some more recent reporting and found this New York Times article from July 6th. And according to that article, Dr. Fauci is still stressing the importance of social distancing and the need to wear a mask, and said to avoid crowds. So although Dr. Fauci did say that large-scale lockdowns like we saw a few months ago probably aren't needed anymore, we still rate this as needs context, since he said that places where the virus is surging still need to hold off on reopening. Remember to just stop and fact-check before sharing. And guys, wash your hands! Bye, y'all!